Hey guys, this is Tashina from Logical Harmony. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not familiar with me, I do upload videos 3 times a week. All the brands that I use are cruelty-free and all the products are vegan. If you're ever curious if a brand is cruelty-free, you can head over to my website, logicalharmony.net. Today, I am sharing my April favorites with you. It's been a couple months since I did a favorites video. It's pretty overdue, and I kind of have a lot here, so I'm just gonna get right into it. This video might be a little bit long, so maybe go get something to drink, go get a snack. I'm going to start with hair care products today because I've been trying some different things lately and I have a couple of things that I really want to talk about. The first thing I'm going to talk about today are hair care products. I've been using some different things lately and some different combinations, so I thought it'd be good to talk about them. The first one is the Scenic shampoo bar from Lush. This is not new to me. I really love their Big, which is a sea salt shampoo, and this is a sea salt shampoo bar. I have one in my shower now. This is my backup. It smells really nice, but I find that as someone who has baby fine hair, this helps to add so much volume and texture naturally, which I really like. It works really well as a shampoo. It also doesn't strip my hair. A lot of sea salt products can be too drying for my hair, and this isn't at all. So if you're looking for a good sea salt shampoo, this is a great one to try out. And since it's a shampoo bar, it's very easy to travel with and just minimal waste. You can use this tin again and again. It smells freaking good. I've also been using the Wave Maker from Cake Beauty, and this is like a texture spray essentially. So it's meant to create like beachy waves. And my hair's pretty straight naturally, so it doesn't create beachy waves on me, but I feel like it definitely does help to add volume and texture to my hair. I spray a liberal amount of this on my hair when it's damp, and as it dries, it just adds more texture. And I've noticed since I started using this, I can go longer between shampoos as well, which personally, as someone who's really busy, I appreciate. It also smells really good. I'm really happy with it. And what's interesting is instead of a salt spray, it's actually a sugar spray, which is just something a little bit different. I feel like we hear about salt sprays all the time, but like I've never heard about a sugar spray before. So I was really interested in it when they sent it to me. I'm really, really enjoying this. Speaking of Cake, I also wanted to talk about their Tinted dry shampoo. You guys know I've had some not so great experiences with Tinted dry shampoos in the past, and this is their all powderful dry shampoo. It is a dry shampoo for light to medium brown hair. It is really nice. So they did send these to me to try out. They sent me a few hair care products and some skincare, and I've been using them all. Their products all smell really good. They all kind of smell like frosting. So I wanted to talk about it because it comes in 2 different packages as well. So the one I've been using most is just this like shaker one. So I shake it into my palm and then I use a brush to work it into my roots. And once it's applied, then I really use my hands to get in there and shake the product out. It is tinted enough that it doesn't leave a white cast on my hair. And I think that's really nice for days where I'm super duper busy. I just need to throw something on, get out the door. Maybe I don't have time to work it out of my hair as much as I should, but also sometimes on camera, I feel like regular dry shampoos that are white, sometimes they can kind of show up as a different sort of cast on camera. So I've been really liking this. It also comes in this little travel version, which I think is definitely worth mentioning, and it has the brush already in it. So you can just pull this down, you shake it to get the product into the brush, you can easily apply it. So this is really nice for travel, especially as an option where a lot of travel size dry shampoos are small aerosols, so they would have to go in your TSA bag. This, because it's a powder, doesn't need to. So I really, really appreciate the thoughtfulness of this. Going into a little bit of skincare, I wanted to talk about the Bronze Shimmer Luminous Cream from Loving Tan. They sent me these a few months ago, and I've only recently started using them a lot. And what it is basically a tinted lotion that washes off at the end of the day. So I've been using it when I'm not quite as tan as I wanted to be. We had like a friend's wedding where I was wearing a dress and my legs were just a little paler than I would have liked. It's also great if your self-tan goes on streaky, or if you kind of just haven't touched it up, like if it's a little patchy, or if you just want to have a nice glow. It has this really nice satin finish, and it's basically like a cream lotion formula. It is tinted bronze, and they have a couple different shades. So you work it into your skin just like a lotion. It is nice and moisturizing. It has like color to it, so it makes you look tan, and it dries completely. So unless you get your skin wet, it's not going to budge. It doesn't rub off on clothing. It just stays put, and then you just wash it away with soap and water at the end of the day. So I think with summer coming up and all the stuff that's going on, this is a great option to check out, especially if you are someone who is not totally comfortable with self-tanning. This could be a good way to get the color without the commitment. A couple products from Pacifica. So this is their Happy Water Herbal Tea Essence Wash. So this is a rinse-free multi-cleanser. It smells really good. It has their new berry scent, which I personally really like. It's just really fruity. It smells kind of like candy. I like it personally. This feels really nice on the skin. It does a great job of removing makeup. It doesn't strip my skin, but it leaves it feeling really nice and clean. So I like to use this a lot of days to help remove my makeup, or as kind of like a pre-cleanser, or if I'm just feeling lazy, if it's in the morning, sometimes I will use just this on like a washcloth instead of face wash. I'm really enjoying it. I do personally really like their micellar waters. And I think that this is kind of a more gentle version of their micellar waters. It works just as well, but it feels just a little more gentle on my skin. I also wanted to talk about their Cherry Kisses Hydrating Lipstick Wipes. These things are great. So we all are familiar with makeup removing wipes for our face, and it's about time someone came out with one for lipstick. So when I'm wearing dry liquid lipstick, or if I'm doing a swatch video, what's really nice about these is, one, it's a big wipe, so you have a lot of area to work with, but it has vitamin E and coconut oil in it, so it also helps to rehydrate your lips. I don't know if you guys know this, but especially when I'm doing swatch videos, my lips get so dry and so angry. A lot of the products that can be used to remove lipstick get really irritating. With these, it's the complete opposite. I used it in a swatch video and my lips just felt nice after. It felt like they had like lip balm on them versus being like red and angry and irritated. I am really happy with these. I think if you're someone that uses a lot of liquid lipstick, definitely get this. If you do YouTube or you're a blogger and you do a lot of swatches, you need these. Just, you need them, go get them. Moving on to makeup, I wanted to talk about a couple things from Marc Jacobs Beauty. So Marc Jacobs Beauty was recently added to the cruelty-free list on Logical Harmony. They are a completely separate company from both Marc Jacobs, the clothing line, and Marc Jacobs, the fragrances. Completely separate company, everything. I wanted to talk about their Invisible Undercover Primer and their Remarkable Foundation. I did a foundation Friday on this. I'll link to that down below so you guys can see more about it. This foundation is so good. It is so good. I'm really impressed with it. Just how it wears, the coverage, the finish, how it works on my skin. Everything about it has been really nice. And this primer is really good as well. I've been using this a lot. Penny's snoring. And this primer is really good as well. I've been using this a lot, obviously with the Marc Jacobs foundation, but with others as well. And it is so hydrating and just leaves my skin feeling really nice. So they are a bit pricey, but I think it's worth it. And also, just a pro tip, if you sign up for their email list on their website, you can get a discount code sent to you, and Ebates works on the Marc Jacobs Beauty website too. A few lip products that I wanted to talk about. I have a couple Pretty Balms from Root. These are their lip balms. So the first is Peppermint, which is a clear lip balm. The formula is really nice. I really like it. I was younger, I was so into, was it Soft Lips? It came in a similar tube and I just like went through it like crazy. I'm going through this stuff really quickly too. So I really like it. I like that it is a thin tube. It's not super thick. I don't know why, but I like having more control over the lip balm. It's a weird thing. It doesn't make sense, but I love the scent. And then I've been wearing the shade Loyal a lot too. And this is what I'm wearing now. So these are all tinted lip balms. So it has the benefit of the lip balm, but it has tints, and they have a bunch of different tints, everything from like light pinks to nudes to really darker vampy colors. Mila is next on my shopping list. It looks so pretty, by the way. I think their Pretty Balms are just so nice, especially for days where you don't really want to wear a lot of makeup, but you want to have a little bit more color on your face. Or if you want the nourishment of a lip balm and you want some color, these are a great option. And I do have a discount code for Root as well. If you use code Tashina, you get 10% off your first order. A couple liquid lipsticks from Fairy Girl that I wanted to talk about today are Hope and Rose Goddess. So I did a full swatch video of these. I'll link to that down below so you guys can see what these look like. The formula is really nice. It's very moussey, it's not drying, and the colors are so pretty. And I've been reaching for these two shades a lot lately. I do have have a discount code for these as well. I'll put that down below. And Fairy Girl was kind enough to send these to me. They're just super duper nice. I would definitely, if these run out, I'm definitely going to repurchase them because they're such unique shades too. I feel like you can't find these in other liquid lipstick companies out there. So I think the whole range is great, but these two shades I am really into. Another liquid lipstick that I've also been loving is Blush Nude from Aromi. So Aromi has been around for a long time. I think they were one of the first companies to start making vegan liquid lipsticks. I'm talking about like years ago they had them. This shade is so gorgeous. It's a really nice nude, but it has that touch of peachiness to it. So it's not too pale, it's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's just really nice. And their formula is really nice too. I really like it. It's not drying, it wears really well. A couple highlighters that I wanted to talk about today. The first is White Gold from Root. I've been using this all the time. If you guys have joined any of the Instagram Live Get Ready With Me sessions, which by the way are Saturdays, 9 a.m. Pacific, you have seen me use this a ton. It's so gorgeous. I love it as a highlight. I love it as an eyeshadow. Let me swatch it for you. It's just such a pretty color. I can't get over it. I think Root is one of the natural beauty companies that does highlights so well. It's gorgeous. Like enough said, look at this swatch. I think everyone needs it. Another recent favorite of mine that I've also been using a ton is the Jouer Powder Highlight in Citrine. Mine unfortunately shattered in shipping, so I depotted it into these little pots that I bought on Amazon. It's still really pretty and I am so glad that I was able to get it. It sells out so quickly and that was why I wanted to order it when I found out that it was vegan. I really wanted to see what the hype was all about and I wasn't expecting it to be such a pretty highlight. It is so gorgeous, especially if you are more on the tan side. It's so pretty. Again, this is just a highlight where I feel like it's a very unique shade and the formula is really nice. It's really smooth. I love it. Again, it's also really pretty on the eyes as a shadow too. And I really love when you can, you know, have versatile highlight shades that work on your face or your eyes. If you're someone like me and you love shimmery eyeshadows, you can't go wrong with that. And I do think the shade is 100% worth the hype. Also from Root, what I've really been loving is their Pretty All Day Gel Eyeliner. Mine's a little beat up. And their eyeliner brushes. Mine are both dirty, so I don't have them here, but this liner is so nice. It's so creamy, so easy to use, so pigmented. It is probably the best vegan gel liner that I have found, and I've tried so many. I used to wear gel liner exclusively before I went cruelty-free and vegan, and I've had such a hard time finding one that performed like what I was used to. And this one is amazing. Their eyeliner brushes are so nice too. They're so tiny and so easy to work with. For me, that just makes it better. A lot of liner brushes from companies are simply just too big for me to easily work with. I like to start with a little bit of line. I like to have a lot of control, gradually build things up. And a lot of liner brushes just didn't work out that great for me because I didn't have enough control. The brush was too big and their liner brushes are amazing. So I will put the names of the two that I like to use down below as well. If you've been looking for a good gel eyeliner, this is one you need. A blush from 100% Pure that I've been using a ton, so much, is Peach. It's just a really pretty color. I really like their blushes. They blend out really well. They look really nice on the skin. You can build them up, but this color is just so pretty. So if you've been looking for a good peach blush, this is definitely worth it. This one is so good. It's one of my favorite blushes. I recently did a first impressions video on these. These are the beauty sponges from Eco Tools. This came as a dual set. I'm just gonna link to that video down below instead of spending forever talking about these. I was really impressed. It does seem from the comments on my first impressions video that these might be a little hit or miss quality-wise depending on the packaging. I think just the same as Real Techniques are. The set that I got is really good, so I'm holding out hope that they have consistent quality because they're really nice. I really like them and they're very affordable. And speaking of makeup sponges, I wanted to talk about these bags from Thread of Roses. So she has an Etsy shop and she sent these over to me to try out. They're little storage bags for your damp beauty blenders or beauty sponges. You can also use them for other things like menstrual cups, things like that. This one, for example, has a terry cloth lining and it has this little ventilation hole. They are also drawstring bags and you have this little clip, so that makes them really nice for travel too. But even just for around the house, like if I leave my beauty blenders out to dry after I wash them, there's definitely a chance one of the cats will take off with them, so being able to throw them in here is really nice. And just for storage and for travel, I think they're so nice. They're really, really cute, and she has several different styles available on her site. She did give me a discount code to share with you guys, so I'll make sure that that is listed down below. Couple more things. So I wanted to talk about the Define Me perfume in Clara. So they sent me this perfume and then a little sampler set of all their different perfumes, and I've been really liking this one. You guys know Pacifica's Persian Rose is like my signature scent. That is what I've been wearing every day for years and years, and I really don't switch it up too much. I have a few different other Pacifica perfumes that I try, but I don't really differ from that. I've been using this one a lot lately. It's just something different. It has these really nice notes in it. It smells very clean, but also very floral at the same time. Personally, to me, it smells a lot like lilac, and I love lilac. So I think this is just a really nice perfume, and their packaging is really cute, really cute. I think the bottles are really pretty, but the illustrations they have on the boxes are so adorable. So NCLA sent me their pressed collection, which is a line of 6 polishes inspired by juices, like fresh pressed juice. I think the concept is adorable. I love the shades. The packaging is super cute. They actually had like bottles of juice for the staff that were the same color as the polish. Like, I don't know. I love the concept. I think the polishes are cute. You guys know I love NCLA polishes so much. They're probably my favorite nail polish company. I think these shades are just so perfect for spring and summer. They're so pretty. I can't get enough of this collection. That is it for my April favorites. I hope you guys liked this video. If you've used any of the products, leave a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are on them, and I will see you guys in my next video.